Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching our live stream today. My name is Angela. I'm a brain coach, executive brain coach. I help achievers, I help entrepreneurs to optimize their brain performance to achieve every goal better, faster, more effectively. Now, today I watched a video by Alex Hormozi. You're probably familiar with him. He's kind of like everywhere right now. And he was talking on this video about the secret to ultra success. And he was talking specifically about that concept of middle miles. So, for example, he was talking about this metaphor about marathon running and how beginning is super easy, the end is super easy, and everyone is cheering you at the beginning, at the end, right? But in the middle, and I actually finished a couple of marathons myself, and I know that in the middle, mile 3 to like 20 or something, that is the hardest miles. And nobody's cheering you, and very often you start questioning, like, is it really worth it? It's hard and it's still so long to the end. And our entrepreneur journey is kind of like that. You get your business idea, and from there, at the beginning, it's so exciting. You get so many different ideas on how to approach it, how to research it, how to jumpstart it. But then from there till the end, till market success, that's usually going to take quite some time without any recognition, any cheering. And very often, every single day would feel like a failure because you're not really moving significantly. Not if you ask the outside world, you're not really moving significantly forward. But you're putting in a lot of work, a lot of those, miles and running, and your motivation starts to decline. And so Alex Hormozi on this video was talking about, so the secret to the success of most entrepreneurs and business owners who built something great. So the secret is mastering those middle miles. Now, in this video, he doesn't talk about how to do that for one reason or the other. And neuroscience actually has the answer to that. Now, when I work with my clients, when we work on long-term motivation for long-term goals, we learn, number one, how to set the right kind of goals, and number two, how to break those goals down into some milestones that you get to celebrate every single day. And now, why is that actually important? I interviewed for my podcast. By the way, if you haven't listened to my podcast yet, Your Brain's Coach podcast, then go and give it a listen. But in my podcast, I interviewed Emily Balcetis. She is a neuroscientist from New York, and she studies focus, motivation, and neuroscience of that for success and long-term. So on the podcast, during our interview, Emily shared with me this aspect of our brain that when we break down our goals and we get to celebrate a milestone, we actually get a small or big, depending on the milestone, boost of dopamine. Now, what does it do? Well, dopamine in our brain is the molecule that makes us feel motivated and gives us energy for action, gives us energy to get after challenges and persevere and be gritty despite the hardships, despite the lengths of the journey. And the more we can boost that dopamine day after day after day, the more motivation and energy we'll have long-term to pursue our goals. Now, why a lot of people quit their long-term goals? It's that failure to break down your goals into smaller milestones as you go and doing that in advance. Now, if you an entrepreneur and you're a business owner, or if you're at the beginning of your health and fitness journey and you have long way to go, right? The whole marathon. So what you gotta do at the very beginning is figure out how to find progress indicators They're not always, on the scales or in the profits, because at the beginning, you don't get a lot of those. But you have to figure out how to break down the process so you get to celebrate something every single day, so you feel like a winner every single day. And that will allow you to have this eternal motivation, this infinite motivation every single day to go after your goal day after day after day after day, till success, or till you decide to pivot or change something, right? That is the secret. This is how you master those middle miles that Alex Hormozi talked on this video. And you can find this video on his social media. It has a title, Ultra Success. So that's how you master that skill of those middle miles. That's how you don't quit till the end. And that works for marathons and elite runners that Emily Balcetis researched for her book. And also this same exact thing works in business. It's a skill, it's not a gift, and you can develop it. And again, all it actually takes is simply figuring out a way how to build those progress indicators in your process, so every single day you get to celebrate something, you get to feel like a winner, and you get this boost of dopamine in your brain that gives you energy and motivation to go and go and go and go on and go on till success. So that's what I wanted to share today with you, because again, that is not a gift, that is a skill. It just very often it's hard for us, unless we study it like I do, to internalize that process that happens in your brain without your conscious awareness. And that's why it seems hard. That's why it seems like a gift or some ability that only few of us have. No, you can actually develop that. So folks, if you have any questions or thoughts that you'd like to share about that, how it relates to your journey, be that your business journey or your health journey, I work in both areas. So comment below if you have any thoughts to share. And also, we are training these skills in our 6-week My Optimized Brain, my training, 6-week training that another cohort is starting this May. So if you are interested, check it out. The link is underneath this video. And folks, I think why I'm so passionate about that is once you master your own brain and you learn how to make it work for you, not against you, once you do that and you master your inner game with neuroscience, there's literally nothing that is impossible for you, no matter how hard, how long, how high that goal is. Once you master your brain, you can get there. Of course, if you're ready to work hard. So share your thoughts, check out the link, and stay tuned for another brainy live stream.